Hi everybody. People may not know this, I've been away this week. Now I'm gonna do a video and a review of the Swan Reflection 2. Now we're in harbour, having finished our holiday. We'll have a walk around. Lovely. There is some real benefits to this boat. Had a really lovely holiday on this boat. Absolutely appreciated this boat. It's about midnight, I think, my last day before we drive home tomorrow. Beautiful boat. I think 31 foot long by 12 foot wide. I can't show the other side because there's water and my boots don't walk on water, so we'll show you this side anyway. See, let's just jump down. Right, catch me if I fall. Sorry, I'll wake the neighbours up there. So yeah, like I say, lovely little boat, little seating room here, nice easy access to the boat. Lovely. We come indoors, and inside, like I say, there's advantages and disadvantages. Bed. See if we can get a shot of the bed there as much as we can. Lots of cupboard space. Cupboard space is good. So nothing wrong with cupboard space. Got more mirrors than you could shake a stick at. That's 2 mirrors in the bedroom there. It's a reasonably comfortable bed. Disadvantages in this room. Reasonable floor room here at the back door, and then when you get there, tight. And then when you come around here to walk into the bathroom, tight. If you watch my feet, if I can show my feet, can you see my feet? Just about in the dark. There they are. That's my foot. Now, oops, bang! I gotta wake the neighbours up. Up here is a light switch in the ceiling. It's a toilet. It's an electric toilet. Very nice. You don't often get these on boats. They're normally water pump toilets. Another mirror. You can hear a water pump toilet. This is what it sounds like when it flushes. What it does is it does a cycle. And then you gotta wait. Then it goes quiet. Lovely. Doesn't stay that way. Takes a while. Then it'll come back. Wait, don't hang up on the video. This is interesting. No, it might not be interesting. Oh, here we go. That's one part. It's not finished yet. This is a flush cycle on an electric toilet. There you go. That's a flush cycle on an electric toilet, I believe. Anyway, so this is the bathroom. Lovely. There is a shower in here. There ain't much room in here, as you can hear and see. You pretty much. But there's the shower. To be fair, it's a lovely warm shower. You can get, there's good mixer taps there. Quality mixer taps. The shower is hot. It's lovely. It goes everywhere in here, but you do have 2 shower curtains. One comes across from there, across the door, and there's one at the back that comes across the toilet to keep that dry. So, good and bad things. Oh, sorry about that video quality, but it's difficult because there's limited room in this room. So good and bad qualities about this. This is the Swan Reflection. So yeah, that's the back door where we came through. The lights are still on. I best turn those off because people are asleep at night around here. Don't have that many neighbours, as they, again, apologies about the quality. But anyway, then we come through the galley. So anyway, I finally woke the cameraman up. I do apologise about the filming until this point. He wouldn't get up. He's on holiday. He didn't want to work. He just refused. But I've managed to get him up at about, thank you cameraman, it's about 1 o'clock, I think. I might be exaggerating. But here we are in the galley. This is the nice folding bedroom door. It's quality. It goes there. You lock it in position during the day with a bolt down the bottom. As you can see there, it locks in position so it doesn't move about during the day. Keep it open. At night, you can put it there and the door locks. Dirty dishes. Nice water. Hot if you run the engine. That's where you get the heat for the water. Reasonable sized kitchen, not bad. It's got a microwave, it's got a gas cooker and gas hob, gas grill, lovely. Fridge, no beer in it. Well, apart from, that's not my beer. That's actually the cameraman's beer. Nobody's going to believe that, but it's true. But yeah, nice kitchen, lovely little kitchen. I have no complaints about the kitchen or the equipment supplied with the kitchen. You know, good boat owners know what to give you, as they should. Anyway, we now come into the living compartment, which does convert into a bed. I ain't going to show you that. I ain't got much time. As you can see in here, it's 14 degrees. We do have heat now. We'll switch on, but then that costs money, so it doesn't get switched on because we're poor. But the bed, no, sorry, the couch is there. This is actually good size couch for a boat of this size and quality. You get a fold away table with this. This does fold away and tucks away in here, in this little space here. It will fit in that little space there. Absolutely brilliant. You get this little cupboard here with a stereo, a sharp stereo I believe, and JVC speakers. More cupboard space, so plenty of cupboard space on this boat. That is one of the benefits of this boat. This is the steering position. And it is a good steering position if you know what you're doing. Fortunately, the cameraman knows how to drive the boat. I don't. I will say, if you come over here, cameraman, two things you get down here. You get a fuel gauge that doesn't appear to work, because if it does, I'm going to get a good refund on my fuel deposit because it still says it's full after 4 days. Water gauge does seem to work, so that's a useful thing. Other instruments on here, you'll see. If I get out of the way of the cameraman, or the cameraman can get out of the way. The cameraman had put the table away earlier. Right, this is a rev meter. You don't have a speedo on this boat, so you generally travel about 4 miles an hour on the river, which is about 1,000 revs. Sometimes it goes more, but that's how you judge your speed. It's about 1,000 revs. You have a temperature gauge, shouldn't go anything over 80. If it does, that's bad. This actually says the hours of the working engine. I can't read that. My eyes aren't that good. This is a voltmeter. It should read between 13 and 14 if it's working correctly. A little lights thing over here which gives you certain things, including little low plug heat system there. This is not the horn, but lovely wooden steering wheel. This is nice. I like that wooden steering wheel. So the gauge system in there is good. Your switches over here. Move with the wire. There is a USB socket up here, which is controlled by this USB switch. You also have that, which doesn't work. You have the screen to miss, which does. Wipers on either side of the windscreen, which we show you. That's the horn. We're going to do that this time of night. That doesn't work, and that doesn't work. So that's your switches and your instrument system. It's not a bad boat to drive. Oh, one thing we didn't show you, which is probably the best part of the boat, is this, which is a bow thruster. Now, with a bow thruster, it gives you a shot of water either side of the bow, so you can move the boat and steer the boat much easier. Very good piece of kit to have. Now, we're going to show you the outside. So what I'm going to do is what am I going to do? Nothing. I'm going to show you the outside. So I've got to open these curtains out of the way and find the key. Find the key. So anyway, out here, nice little light to highlight this little external. This is on the bow. This is the access for the bow. Again, nice easy access. You probably can't see too much at night. Since we don't do boat reviews at night. Another thing we didn't mention was there are wipers. Actually, we probably did mention it, but there's wipers, one on either screen. That's quite unusual on boats, so that's a very good touch. Lovely at night. Mud weight. Apparently, you're meant to throw that over. Oh my God, that's heavy. I've never lifted one of those before. That's heavy. That's a mud weight. You drop it over to anchor if that's what you want to do. You don't generally use that. Although I'd struggle to lift that up, so I don't think the boat's going to move too much. So yeah, again, lovely little boat. Good parts, bad parts. Shut this down. Just lock it down here. Lock it up there. It's exciting stuff. Oh, I forgot to unhook it. Unhook it. You hook it up to stop it moving about when you got it open. Well, it is locked. You just didn't lock the other bit. Right, never mind. If you stopped it, it'd be good. You also get on this boat TV and more storage, the little drawer under there. As I say, this does convert to a double bed, although when they let this out, they let it out as a two-person boat, so I don't quite see the point of that, but it's there. So if you stow away people on it, you can use it as a double bed. Probably not a good idea, and you will get in trouble. But as I say, TV, that's actually got a DVD in it as well. So, well, a DVD player hasn't got a DVD in because we've got any DVDs. But it's a DVD player. Now, as you see, there is 4-pin plugs on there. If you take it back this way, with a with a 4-pin plug, what you need, I'll turn another light on. What you need is this little character here.
I'll just interject, it's a 3-pin plug, not a 4-pin.
Yeah, okay. It's a 3-pin plug. But this is a, I forget what it's called. But it's one of those.
Inverter.
It's an inverter, that's it, thank you. It's an inverter. Now that allows you to run 240 volt on a 12 volt system. Now what it does is allow you to run 240 volt on a 12 volt system. Oh, we did that. But you've got to run the engine while you do that, is what it says on this inhibitor here. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. We weren't brave enough to really run the sorry, Matt's on the run 3-pin plugs, not 4-pin, 3-pin plugs. So anyway, that's basically the tour of the boat. But now I'm going to show you the best bit of the boat, and also one of the worst bits as well. Stay there, follow me. I'm still with you. I'm going to show you one of the best bits of the boat and one of the worst bits of the boat, all in one go. Well, not all in one go, because I ain't that clever. Right. So, right. Follow me again. Look out. There. Right. In the dark. Lovely light. Switch is a nice position there, lovely light. Turn that one off. Lovely light. Switch is a nice position. As you can see, it's at the front of the living space. Lovely light. Turn that off. Another lovely light. Still at the front of the living space. Now, turn it off. I'm going to walk down here. You can't see me now. I do apologise for that. There is a reason. That's because the light switch is at that end of the room, and I have to walk to this end of the room with no light switch and then find a light switch. Sorry, it's a bit difficult in the dark. Got one. So there's a light under here. We're now in the galley, so there's a light under here. Cameraman, turn it off. There's another light here, as you can see there, another light there. Now from here, the folding door, which does lock away, so it wouldn't do what you're seeing it do there. Now we turn the light off here in the galley, and once again you have to follow me in the dark, because I have to walk across the other side of the bedroom, and there is no light switches between there and here. When I get here, lovely light there. Same position with the switch. Lovely lights there. Now that's fine, because I can walk from there, but I could leave those on. I won't. I'll turn them off. This is the lights by your bed, by the electrical circuit board. You can see the electrical circuit board, can you? Can you see the electrical circuit board? Yeah, that's all your trip switches, so on and so forth. Just below the lights, which is where the bed is. So when you reach up at night and try and turn the light on, you got to try and avoid the trip switches that you don't want to turn off to turn the lights on. Another light there. And as we've already illustrated, 2 lights out here. Door's still open. Get robbed. 2 lights out here. There's one on the front, one on the back. 2 lights out here. So my point about this boat, and in summing up, I'll just turn some of these lights off because battery will run down. Turn some of these lights off. That's all of the lights. This, you better turn the kitchen one on, because I'm gonna have to turn this off. And that doesn't work because I'll be in the dark again. And again, if you go right over the other side of the living room before I turn this kitchen one off, because you have to go right over the other side, turn one on, because otherwise you have to do that in the dark. Right. In summary, the boat, the equipment is lovely in terms of steering, seating position, the vision is lovely. It's comfortable to a degree. This part of the boat is very comfortable. The kitchen, or galley as it's called, is very functional, does everything you want it to, no problems with the galley at all. Bed is quite comfortable, lovely and warm under the blankets they supply. Little bit of limited, well no, quite a lot of limited space on either side of the bed. It's a difficult walk between one side of the bed or the other side of the bed. Also the bathroom, a bit small, a bit cozy. The shower, lovely shower, lovely to take a shower. Makes a bit of a mess, but it's still lovely. I don't think it's too bad, but it's the biggest bathroom on any boat, that's for sure. But my main thing is about the lights. We have so many lights on this boat, so many more lights than you need, but unfortunately the light positions aren't well staggered, so you don't have a light switch there and a light switch here, so you can walk from there to there, switch it on, switch it off. Same in the kitchen, you got a light switch there and a light switch there, lovely. But you turn that light off and you've turned all these lights off, then you have to walk all across the bedroom in the dark to find one of the light switches. And the other thing is the fuse or the trip switches all being below light switch where you have to reach up at night if you want to turn a light on. It's a little bit awkward because you could turn anything on. You quite often turn the outside light on, which is annoying for the neighbours, which fortunately tonight we don't have many. But it's annoying for the neighbours, and it's just awkward to reach above the fuse switch and turn those lights on. So my summary on this boat is we've had a really good week on this boat. It is quite comfortable. Little limited space in the bedroom and the bathroom, but things the equipment on here is very good. The equipment is very good, and they've made reasonable use of the space. Probably not the best use of the space. A little bit too much room here because this is a two-person boat. I know they've done it so that you could put 4 people on here, but Richardson's don't let it as a 4-person boat, only let it as a 2-person boat. So this double bed situation here doesn't need to exist. For 2 people, you don't need all this seating. You can make more room by not having that. Radio, yeah, it's nice, but you can bring your own radio. All boats put a radio on, but you can bring your own radio. Don't need a radio built in. Lots of cupboard space. A bit too much. Folding table. Would have been better if it was a built-in table. So you don't have that folding table, and this storage space isn't wasted. So you get a bit more room on the boat. There's other boats which are laid out on the same format of a 31-foot stroke 12-foot boat, which are laid out in a better position. But anyway, the reason we did this at night was to illustrate the situation with the lights. Crazy lights, they got more lights. Oh, we did forget to mention the these two, that side and that side, they're both open way back to there. So in the summer, or when it's warm, it has been this week, you open those up, you're sitting there in the sunshine, lovely, absolutely lovely. So it does have opening roofs, one on one side, one on the other side, and you can open them separately, together, whatever you want to do. Lovely. So in terms of the boat, nice boat, not quite right. Anyway, bless you.